When we look at the history of Jerusalem, we see it was always intended to be a base of Tawheed or monotheism. The land was given by Allah to Ibrahim or Abraham alayhi salam. And Ibrahim gave it to his son Ishaq alayhi salam. Ishaq passed it on to his son Yaqub alayhi salam. And we know Yaqub built the first Masjid al-Aqsa there. And the land was given to them as part of a covenant because they were righteous, believing servants of Allah. And Yaqub and his sons, they ended up leaving it and going to Egypt to join Yusuf alayhi salam there. There was a famine there, and it was better for them to live in Egypt. After some generations, the Egyptians enslaved them. And so Allah saved them from that slavery by sending them Musa or Moses alayhi salam. And Musa brought them back almost to the Jerusalem there. After Musa alayhi salam died, then Yusha bin Nun helped them to go and take this sacred land. Bani Israel were given this land to be a land of Tawheed, of monotheism, a land of service to the one true God. And they got the land with Yusha bin Nun, Joshua. He took them there. He helped them to conquer the idol-worshipping, unjust people that were there. And they took the land. And then they established a great kingdom there with Dawood, David alayhi salam, and then Sulaiman alayhi salam. They reached their peak. After Sulaiman alayhi salam died, they started to have some times of up and down. So sometimes they would go astray and worship idols and do injustice. And so then Allah would make them get conquered, like the Assyrians conquered 11 of the 12 tribes. The last tribe repented and were saved. Then they also went astray and were conquered by Assyria. Then after they repented while in exile, Allah brought them back. And then when they rejected the final prophet, Isa alayhi salam, Jesus. And so they've been exiled since that time up until after World War II. After that time, between that time, the land was given to the new inheritors of this mission of spreading the oneness of God and being a servant, worshiping servant of Allah alone. So it was given to the Ummah, the nation of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the Muslims had that land up until after the 1940s, when these Zionist group, they came in wrongfully, unjustly, pushed themselves back to try to take the land back. And over time, they have pushed out more and more of the believing Muslims that were living there up to this time where they're continuing to do so unjustly. May Allah help our brothers and sisters in Palestine and restore the land to the believers.